Students will now start rather than end their week with W-IKE News. Our news broadcast is now being produced for the beginning of the week, which will give our Eisenhower community a preview of the next week to come. Stay updated on all the latest school news by reading our online newspaper, The Squire, at www.squirenews.com. Also, follow The Squire on social media at EHS Squire on Instagram. Attention all students. There was no school this Monday. While teachers enjoyed a work in the classroom day, students enjoyed a day at home due to the semester change. If you have any questions about schedule changes, see the guidance office. Also, there are new changes being made to advisory for the second semester. All students should report to base advisory where their advisory teacher can share the updates. Tutoring is now available after school on Mondays and Wednesdays in Mrs. Ludwig's room G119 from 3:20 to 4:20. Club and class news. Seniors, if you'd like the yearbook to include old pictures from childhood, middle school, or other fun memories, please submit on the form sent to your email from the yearbook staff. Pictures are due today. If you're submitting a hard copy of a picture, please take it to Mrs. McElhaney. The last day to order your yearbook is January 31st. Don't be left without a yearbook. Order yours today.
Seniors, the last day for senior recognition ads in the yearbook is February 1st. Make sure your parents have seen the postcard. Middle school students interested in Battle of the Books, be sure to see Miss Livingston in room G120 to sign up for the upcoming competition if you've not yet done so. News from Guidance Office. See the Guidance Office for scholarship opportunities. Students should be working on their CCR during advisory. See guidance or your advisory teachers with any questions. Athletic news. Winter sports are now in session. Best of luck to our student athletes. Winter weight room is now open Monday, Wednesday, and Thursday, 3:20 to 5 p.m. after school. If you have any questions, please see Mr. Penley. Spring sports signups began January 23rd and end February 15th. Sign up online during that time if you plan on participating. Notice News. Starting this week, W-IKE News will be partnering with an organization called Notice News to bring you international and national news stories. The mission of Notice News is to bring accurate and trustworthy news and information to the next generation of global citizens, empowering them to make better, well-informed decisions about their lives and our future. Now, on to some recent reports from the Notice News studio.
Almost a year ago, Russia invaded Ukraine. Where do things stand now? Jonathan from Notice News has more.
You don't hear about it as much anymore, but the war in Ukraine is still raging. This makeshift memorial was set up in Ukraine's Dnipro, where more than 40 people died when a Russian missile hit an apartment building on Saturday. The Washington Post reports that includes 4 children. It's the single deadliest incident since the war began almost a year ago, and dozens more remain missing under the rubble. Russia denies intentionally targeting civilians, which is a war crime, but Western countries don't buy that. This woman told Reuters she came to pay respect for those who lost their lives. Attacks like these have Ukraine asking for more military aid, including air defense and tanks, as top US officials are planning to meet with America's allies this week to discuss the country's needs. After a string of setbacks the past few months, Russia has made some advances in the eastern part of Ukraine, and now Putin has ordered the number of Russian troops up to 1.5 million. Ukraine is worried about a possible Russian offensive in the spring and is looking to prepare now. The UK just agreed to send more tanks, and Germany might soon follow. February 24th will mark the 1-year anniversary of Russia's invasion of Ukraine.
The University of Texas just became the latest place to ban TikTok, but why? Angie from Notice News breaks it down.
How many times a day do you check TikTok? You may not be able to as much soon if you're a student at the University of Texas, Austin. On Tuesday, the massive school banned access of the app through both its Wi-Fi and wired networks. They're just the latest in a growing number of institutions and state governments taking actions against the app. According to CNN, more than half of all states have restricted some level of TikTok access on state-owned devices. And it's not because it's an addictive app, it's because of who owns it, a Chinese company called ByteDance. Critics fear the Chinese government could be collecting data on millions of Americans. Here's the head of the FBI last month.
We do have national security concerns, at least from the FBI's end, about TikTok. They include the possibility that the Chinese government could use it to control data collection on millions of users or control the recommendation algorithm, which could be used for influence operations if they so chose.
Unlike in America, the Chinese government has much more say in how companies are run and what they must allow the government access to stay in business. TikTok says the bans are based on unfounded falsehoods, but multiple press reports revealed employees at TikTok's parent company have accessed non-public data like phone numbers and location info. It's not clear what, if any, action President Biden might take against TikTok.
Right now, there's a shortage of nurses in our country. Could this be the answer? Jonathan from Notice News has the story.
As boomers get older and retire, there are going to be more nursing positions open than there are nurses to fill them. One hospital here in New York even reported 800 registered nurse and nurse practitioner positions empty over the summer. But is this part of the solution? Meet Moxie, a robot who's a full-time employee at Elmhurst Memorial Hospital just outside Chicago. Moxie has a simple but important job, delivering supplies and medication.
Put in the request on the iPad, and then in a few moments she'll come, and then she'll kind of announce herself with a little bit of a beep.
I have a delivery.
We can just scan our badge. She opens up one of her compartments. We place the device in, and then complete the transaction, and then she's on her way.
According to the hospital, Moxie and another robot make 1,800 deliveries a month. That translates into about 3,100 hours of time saved for humans. But there's one important thing Moxie doesn't do: interact with patients. So far, there are a couple dozen of these robots deployed at hospitals across the country, with more on the way.
Now on to sports interview.
Mandeville, and I'm here interviewing Eisenhower basketball captain Kyler Black. So tell me, Kyler, what are the team's biggest strengths?
I think our team's biggest strength is being able to play together. We've been playing for a long time, since junior high, really, and we just know where everybody's going to be at the court.
Who's the hardest competition that you think you'll have to face this year?
Our hardest competition so far has been Corey and Cameron Springs. Those two teams have been hitters for numerous years against us, and we lost both of them, but we look to push on and do better in the season.
All right. What advice do you have for younger players?
Some advice I have is just put in the work in the off time and make sure you're focused during your practices, because that's where you really get better. Other than that, just keep working.
So what are your goals for this season?
Some goals I have for this season are we'd like to win the region. It's going to be a tough thing to do, especially since we just lost a big one away. But I think it's definitely capable. We have a really good team. We have a really good coach. We have everything we need to win. We just got to put it together. But that's probably our biggest goal for the year, and to make playoffs. That's another big one. But those are probably the two main goals we have.
What does it mean to you to be a captain?
It means a lot. The past 2 years, I've been the role of everyone else on the team, but now being the captain, everyone's looking up to you. Everyone feeds off of your energy. If you're having a bad game and you are showing it, then the rest of the team's gonna play down. And as a captain, you just have to always have a good attitude. We have to come into practice being willing to go 110 every single day, every practice, every game, and just put in the work that everyone else isn't putting in so that you can go get the win.
What does the team do in the off season to put in work?
For the off season, Coach Mangini puts us through some workouts in the weight room, and then we usually go to the gym after that, and it consists of ball handling, shooting, going over plays, and just things to get better in the off season, which is what you need for a team that's competing for the region.
All right. Anything else that you think the viewers should know?
Check out the EHS Pigpen on Instagram to find out dates for our games. Other than that, nothing else.
One more question. Who's your favorite teammate?
Oh, Dom Rossi.
All right. Thank you, Kyler.
Yep.
Now back to the anchors.
Now on to Spelling Bee themed night walking.
For this segment of Night Walking, we are going around asking people how to spell the winning middle school spelling bee word, hematology. Let's go. We're here with Mrs. Zalm, and how do you spell hematology?
Hematology.
So close. Hematology.
I'm not very good.
Thank you for being on the show.
No problem.
We're here with Logan, and how do you spell hematology?
Hematology.
You got it. Thank you. We're here with Mr. Lenhart, and how do you spell hematology?
Hematology.
Yeah.
Can I hear it in a sentence?
The doctor studies hematology.
Okay. HEMATOLOGY 7.
Good, minus the 7.
All right. Okay.
Thank you. Hi, we're here with Ms. Crispell, and how do you spell hematology?
Hematology. Let's see. HEMATOLOGY.
You got it. Congratulations. And thank you.
No problem.
How do you spell hematology?
HEMATOLOGY.
You got it. Thank you. And congratulations. We're here with Cal and Gelati, and how do you spell hematology?
HEMATOLOGY.
You got it. Thank you for doing this. How do you spell hematology?
HEMTELIGH. HEMTOOLIGH.
Really close, but it's HEMATOLOGY. Thank you, girls. We're here with Miss Ludwig, and how do you spell hematology?
HEMATOLOGY.
I'm sorry, that's incorrect. HEMATOLOGY.
Oh, shoot.
Do you want to go for the meaning? Do you want to go for the meaning?
No.
Hi, we're here with Vivian and Gianna. How do you spell hematology?
HEIMTOGY. HEMTOGLY.
Really close, but it's HEMATOLOGY. Thank you, guys.
That's all for today's news show. Thank you, and stay classy, Eisenhower.